just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Tyler Soderstrom, the next up for the Padres. Swinging a foul straight back. Lopez, the tall righty, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
France takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the rookie DH, Jacob Wilson. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Minnesota. Here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Andy Pajes stands in now and watches strike 1. On the inside corner for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Here's Byron Buxton. In the dirt. And there's a ball.
No, that missed. 2-0.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Just off the inside edge.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2
Runner,
aboard.
take your base.
First and second, 1 out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Pitches in there. And that is strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. And a swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's Royce Lewis. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
0-1.
Late swing fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Holiday throws across the diamond, out to escape a base. Back at target field. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lopez back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And there's one away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit. Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Second inning here, no score. That's out to center field. Buxton makes the play, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Now he breaks his bat. France tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Logan O'Hoppe as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. Started to swing, held up. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 1-2. And the slider just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. First pitch misses. And that's down and away. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. That one not close. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And he takes a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch to LeMahieu. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Tatis makes the catch, inning over. Well, here we go, top of the 3rd, scoreless game. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Holliday. Misses the sweeper.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, this can
No
be kind
balls,
of frustrating
2 strikes.
for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
For whatever
0 balls,
reasons,
1
this
strike.
is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Late with the swing there.
Well, he's been aggressive
0-2.
right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to the left. Neto on the run, sends it over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. So here's Bader now. Fouled off down the right side. Strike 2.
0-2.
Holiday handles, throws to first. Bader is out. And next for Minnesota, Andy Pappas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No, ball.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Iglesias, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. As we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No balls,
Varsho,
1 strike.
28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Popped in the air, left field. Bader makes the grab, one down. Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit, grounded out his first time. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Fourth inning underway, no score. That misses.
Outside, ball.
Now 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Stepping in for San Diego, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
On the ground, LeMahieu throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth.
Leading
stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that one misses up and in. Ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Now, Zach Neto struck out swinging his first time. Cruz makes the play. 2 down. Royce Lewis now at the plate.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that misses off the outside edge.
2 balls,
2
no
down,
strikes.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. And it stays fair.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field.
Now this one gets through. Coming home. Fires to the plate. Safe. He beats it.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
In there at the knees. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Lopez back to work. And he swings through that one.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. That misses.
That's inside. Ball.
And the count is 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jackson Holiday, the next up for the Padres. Just missed. And that one in the air center field. Buxton moves under it, brings it in, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now Bader up to the plate.
Harrison Bader.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Holiday. Jump throw across his body, and he's safe at first.
He beat it out.
Andy Pajes, the next twin up to hit. Squirts away a little bit. And it's even up.
Ha! 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Nobody out. Runner at first. That missed by a lot.
2-2.
And the count's even at 2. On a line, base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That's a ball. Outside.
Hits the fence. 1 run across.
Picks himself up an RBI. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That's in for a strike. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Pajes on third. Buxton stands at second. No outs. Nice grab.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Zach Neto, the next twin up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. So they're all loaded up. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And that misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Got him. That's out number 2. Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball.
Just missed.
1-0.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. Tatis makes the grab, and that is the third. All set for the top of the 6th. So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a miss.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Back in target field. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Ty France. Tatis really on his horse for it. And there's one down. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter now, Harrison Bader. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Andy Pajes, the next twin up to hit. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Next offering is down low. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that's smooth to swing. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Tyler Soderstrom. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. Back in Minnesota. And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
There's a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Varsho moving under this one, and that is a foul ball. Cruz running hard to get it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. Zach Neto, the next twin up to hit. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 2. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Stepping in, Logan O'Hoppe. Cruz settles under this one. Brings it in. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Lopez back to work. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. What a stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now pitching for the Twins. Pinch hitting for San Diego, number 2, Luis Angel Acuna.
Foul ball there. Inside,
That's
just
a ball.
missed.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering upstairs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Buxton. And there's 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Luis Campusano.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Hauls it in, 1 away. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 1 for 3.
Now pitching for the Padres, Number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
First pitch
That's a ball.
just misses.
1-0.
That's inside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
LeMahieu leads off first with one away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him. And 2 away now. And now for the Twins, Andy Pages. And first offering is fouled off. Soderstrom settles under it and makes the catch. And the inning is over. Back at Target Field, we go to the ninth. At the plate, Jose Iglesias. Lined into left center, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Varsho now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. He's 2 outs away. Tyler Soderstrom, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Padres trailing by 3 here at the top of the ninth. And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. And he's there with a double.
He's safe.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
1 out. Runner at second. Jacob Wilson will hit next. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Justin Topa.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Last chance for the Padres. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.